Hello fellow maulers, this is Rollins Trains and More, back with another video here. I just thought I'd show you guys these three BACHMANN locomotives running together here. I've had a lot of comments and everything on these, and I've actually done two separate videos you guys can go back and watch if you want on these two BQ23-7 locomotives here. These are extremely rare now. They're pretty hard to find, and these are in mint shape. I've got the boxes. They made them for 2 years, you know, in the 80s. But yeah, these are BACHMANN BQ23-7s. They did that Seaboard Coastline Family Line System gray one there. Then they did the Chessie C&O. That's the only two that they ever did. But yeah, they were just unique. The cabs on them, you know, they were just awesome safety cabs, as they called it. These were the precursor, you know, to the wide cabs that we have today, locomotives. You know, that's what started all these modern locomotive cabs, like the Devo locomotives now and all those. That safety cab from those BQs right there. But yeah, I just thought those were always really awesome and unique locomotives, and it's pretty cool that a company like BACHMANN even did those, because nobody else ever did them in HO except for Overland Brass, and those things are a ton of money. But yeah, these things are great. I mean, they're mint. They're just absolutely fantastic looking locomotives. They run really good too. The third one I've got here with them, that's actually the same era locomotive. It's a U36B. It's actually out of my BACHMANN King of the Rails train set, which I did a video on that too. You guys can go back and check out. But no, I've had a lot of comments and stuff on those two videos, because I did separate videos on each of those BQ23-7 locomotives. You guys can go back and watch. But you know, guys want to see them run. I just thought I would show them actually running together here, and I put my U36B with them. But I mean, that is just an awesome locomotive consist. I used to see that all the time growing up over here at my uncle's house in Maryville. That's of course what came through here with Seaboard Family Lines, Chessie. That's what I'd see all the time back then. That's just too cool. That's an awesome locomotive consist right there. But anyways, I'll turn them on here a minute, let you guys watch them run. They run really good. Now, they do have the notorious BACHMANN cracked gear issue from the 80s, but I've glued them and everything, so they're not coming apart. I ain't even worried about it. But they do run really good, so that's, I don't care if they're a little loud, I'll still run them. You know, they won't come apart, they'll just be a little loud. But later on, I am gonna fix them the right way and get good, really good high-end, good gears in them. They'll be, you know, nice and quiet and everything. But they run really good. They're great locomotives. They run good. BACHMANN pancake motors, I think they're great in my opinion. A lot of guys might not agree, I don't know, but the pancake motors are just as good as Tyco's motors in my opinion. But this will be 3 BACHMANN pancake motors running right here. So all 3 of these locomotives are in absolutely mint condition too. They've been serviced and they run great. You get them. I'll let them run around here a minute. You guys can watch them run. On that inner track, I've actually got Tyco Bicentennial C430 running on the point there, and then behind it I've got a U.S. Army Mahano Alco locomotive. I didn't think them two would actually run together, a Tyco and a Mahano diesel, but I tried it last night and they actually run really good together. Let me couple these back up here. I've got to put another coupler on this one. It's a good coupler, it's on it now. It's just the little spring thing in it wore out. You got to set them at a certain speed and then they won't come uncoupled. But sorry, let me try this again here and get these BQs running. I'll set the speed here and they shouldn't do that again. Of course, when you start making a video, they would do that, right? But yeah, these are just awesome. They run really good and they look good too, running together. Seen some guys do videos on these on YouTube, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody run them like how I'm running them. Both rare BQ23-7s running together, plus another BACHMANN Chessie. Pretty awesome. Nice looking train. Looks pretty good with those Tyco cars. I got a BACHMANN Chessie caboose on the rear there. Let me see if I can get this other train running here. But yeah, I've got a Mahano U.S. Army locomotive in behind that Bicentennial. They run good together though. Hard to believe, but they do. They run really good together. Those two actually go good together too. You know, the Bicentennial and then the Army locomotive. That's pretty cool. You see that gateman going in and out there. I got that thing working absolutely perfect. I think that's the first one of those I've seen that the man actually will come in and out and the door closes good after the train goes by. Yeah, you can hear that gear noise those BACHMANNs are making, but shoot, I ain't even worried about it. They run perfect. Yep, they run just fine. They've been oiled and lubed and serviced, and they run good. Yeah, since my last video, I kind of did a few other things too. I went over my yard here and set some vintage freight cars in it. There's my Gilbert H.O. Earthflyer rocket car. Got some BACHMANN and Tyco cars sitting there. I think it looks pretty awesome. So layout's coming along. Looks pretty good. Boy, them two locomotives, all of these locomotives run really good together. I haven't had a problem really out of any of them. Every once in a while that door will stay open and that signal shut. Mostly it works right though for the most part. Check this out. I've got them wired up now too. It looks pretty awesome. Yep, this is a nice layout. It's coming along really good. I've been enjoying these vintage HO trains. It's a lot of fun running this old stuff. I would recommend it to anyone to get into it. It's a lot of fun. And one of the good parts about it, it's really cheap because you can pick this stuff up, you know, great prices now. Now there is some stuff's going to be a little more money, like those BQs for instance. If you find those, they'll be of course more money if you can find them. But for the most part, this stuff's pretty cheap. And here in a few days, you guys stay tuned because I'm going to have some really cool videos of this layout coming. Even more videos. I actually have a US 1 Tyco trucking US interstate delivery set coming, so I'm going to put it in the middle there. It's going to run around all my Tyco buildings in the middle there. So it's going to be pretty awesome once I get them on there. But yeah, I finally got a Tyco US 1 trucking set. It's going to be here. It's going to be really neat. Has a couple of the old accessories with it. The crate loader. I think it's got like a log unloader thing, but yeah, I've always wanted one of those US 1 trucking sets. They're really rare now and they're getting hard to find. Or if you do find them, the prices on them are outrageous. Yeah, I had a buddy of mine actually found one, Davy Digger, that I've told you guys about in other videos on my channel. He found one and got it at a really good price. We did some dealing on that, but it's going to look really cool here in the middle running. All this vintage HO with the vintage US 1 Tyco trucking. I think I've seen a lot of guys do videos like that. You know, the way my layout's set up, I think it's just perfect. You know, with that trucking stuff going to be in the middle. But yeah, those BQ locomotives, they're running really good, as you can see. Bicentennial's doing pretty good with that Mahano. Transformer. I'm gonna have to get me another transformer though. This BACHMANN transformer here, I'm using this little one. That's what I'm running that Tyco Bicentennial or the middle loop with, and yeah, it gets hot sometimes. I'm gonna have to get another MRC, but anyways, I just wanted to do a video here and show you guys these 3 BACHMANN locomotives running with the 2 rare BQs on the point. They'll run at slow speed too, you know, fast, slow, whatever. It's hard to believe them being BACHMANN, but they run really good. I mean, look at that. Even with those gears like that, how smooth those things are running. All them cars they're pulling, they'd probably pull another 10 cars. Probably even more, to tell you the truth. I like those pancake motors, they're pretty good. Well, that looks so good, those 2 BQ locomotives running together. Pretty neat. Yeah, I appreciate all y'all watching, all your comments and everything. I always answer all of them. I try not to miss one, so if you message me, I will send you a comment back. So I just love showing all this stuff off to everyone and everything. I know a lot of these vintage trains and all bring back a lot of memories and things for people, and I just love those comments when I get them about how, you know, people tell me they had these as a kid and everything. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I'd love to hear all your guys' stories and everything, your vintage HO you have, you know, when you were kids and things, and you can send me some comments. I'd love to read it. But all you guys have been watching my BQ rare BACHMANN locomotive videos, you'll probably like this video. Actual running video of these two rare locomotives. Boy, that is too cool, man. I've seen some guys do videos on them, on that BQ family lines, I think. I'm not sure if I've ever seen one on the Chessie, though. And I especially haven't ever seen a video with both those running together, so that's kind of neat. It's the first time I've seen them two run together since I was a kid. We went up to KB Toys and bought those when they came out. So it's pretty neat just having these and running them. This is a lot of fun, a lot of fun. I like sharing it with everyone too, these videos and stuff, but let me go on and stop it here for a minute. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of those locomotives. They run really good together. This vintage HO scale trains are a lot of fun. I'd highly recommend it to any of you guys to get into. It's cheap, it don't cost a lot, and it's a lot of fun. And you don't got to worry about all the weathering and detailing and all that kind of stuff of the more realistic prototype trains. And let's face it, those things are expensive anyways. A really good high-end DCC locomotive with sound these days is quite a bit of money. What, you know, $200, $300, $400 for one maybe? I mean, they're just a lot of money. When you can take that same amount of money and get you a really nice taco set or something. I mean, that stuff's awesome, don't get me wrong. I've always had the more prototype realistic stuff, it's great. But I mean, this vintage stuff, it's just a lot of fun. You just put it on the track, run it, have fun with it. And it's got all these operating accessories, you know, the American Flyer steam engines, those smoke, you know, and HO and all that stuff. It's just, this vintage stuff's just awesome. I'm liking it a whole lot better than that expensive prototype stuff. But anyways, I keep rambling on here. I appreciate all y'all watching my videos. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. But, this is Ron's Trains and More, out.